Okay guys, I did lose the challenge. 2 days where I didn't upload a video. It's just one of those things. I was absolutely exhausted. Saturday was a great day. We had one of our friends round and we played Scale Extricts, watched films, did loads of stuff like that, and it was great, but we ended our evening past midnight and it was just too late to start doing any editing. It's just one of those things. And then on Sunday, Jen and I got our house ready for a new family member. We may well be picking up a little baby cat on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, there's that. So one of those situations, you know, can't really help it. So guys, I am going to now put out today the video that I would have put out on Saturday if I hadn't failed the challenge. Let's get into it. Let's go! Well guys, it's a fun night, but Jen is up in the train loft with our friend Andy from Sawyer Models, and we've been having quite a bit of a fun games night. So they're playing trains for the moment. I've been playing Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, but I don't do it just with the controllers, because it's not the full driving experience. Yeah. You've got to play it with the controller, with the wheel and pedals set up. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it at a proper Game Hammer experience. But it's not the only thing we've been playing, because of course, Scale Extrict. Now, not a huge thing. I've got some spare track. We're not using all of it at the moment. And as you'll see, some of the barriers aren't attached to the runoff track. That is because I'm still painting it. I've weathered the track, you can see, not the track, the runoff. You can see they're in different patchy bits, and that's all being weathered. My cars are over here, and you might notice that one doesn't have anything on it at all. There's no body on it. That's because I'm painting it for a project. So we've got all the different cars, and then we've got the film ones up on the shelves. But we've been having a good old play,
you're trying to catch
which is a lot of fun.
Oh, you're trying to catch me. Listen. No. Oh!
We've got ahead. I love the lights.
The music as well.
Yeah. Andy and I are self-employed. Jen is a YouTuber and drives a truck. So there's a lot of hard work that goes on with us. We basically never have proper time off. So it's one of those nights where we've decided we're going to make time off. So we all get together and we play. We have pizza, we have a few drinks, we play various games. We're going to be playing a bit of You Don't Know Jack later on from the Jackbox specials. Basically, we're having a bit of fun because that's the way you get stress relief. Guys, I'm going to get back to the party, but if you have friends, make sure that they play games and have proper stress relief rather than just sitting around and, hey, watching TV, watching films, doing crosswords, whatever you want to do. I do all of those. But you've got to make time for proper catharsis. And that's how we get out of the stress heaps that we all end up in. That's how I see it anyway. What's your way of de-stressing? Let me know in the comments. Here's what we were going to be talking about on Saturday. The AI situation. At some point, you are not going to be able to believe your eyes and ears anymore, because AI is getting very, very convincing. Now, I'm not just saying that from the point of view of someone who's just been seeing some stuff and thought, hang on, that looks like AI, but that is what happened. I saw a photograph that was on an email for a model railway event that's coming up, and it looked like if the photo hadn't been produced entirely by AI, then it might have been enhanced by it, because it looked too good. Now, it turns out, because I've had it confirmed from 3 people, that not only is this layout that I'm talking about real, but I've actually seen it. I see so many of them that a lot of the time I can't quite remember individual sections. But apparently we've seen it. So it is real, but it got me thinking about the situation. And as a result, I've started looking into it and what's out there and what is AI, what isn't, and what probably will be soon. Now, James Petts and I have experimented. I'm going to say it straight up. Yeah, we've used AI. We tried it. We've been looking into all sorts of things. James has looked into AI-generated images and also music, and so have I. And I think we've come to the same conclusion that actually it can produce some damn good results. They're not good enough to be human, but they're very, very close. At least that's my conclusion. I'm not going to speak for James, but I think we're both on pretty much the same line. James has also attempted to use it to create code. I've not done that myself because I can just do it. In the time it takes to explain the code well enough for the AI to generate what you're wanting, I can just do it. So I haven't even looked into that. But I've come to some interesting conclusions. Here is an entirely AI-generated tune. I'm only going to show you part of it because I'm not here to make this massive and to produce huge amounts of AI-generated music. But have a listen to this.
Through the neon gate, we fly, chasing stars in a velvet sky. Magic door, unlock the dream where nothing's ever as it seems.
That is entirely AI generated, with the terms being for its production, the prompt I think it is, being synthwave, catchy tune, and about kids coming of age while partying on the beach in a kind of 1980s coming of age film. That was the prompt, and it came out with that. And yeah, it's generic, fairly bland, you know, the kind of bubblegum pop that would have been in the charts but probably not got to #1 during the summer. But it's entirely AI, and to be honest with you, you can tell. And then I thought, what if you mix in human interactions? So I explained to the AI the entire summary of a novel series that I've been working on for as long as I can remember now. I started this idea when I was a kid, writing short stories, and I'm still doing it now in my very limited free time. I explained the premise of it and what I was trying to get, and then asked it to generate lyrics and produced a song. This is what it came up with. So this is partly human, partly AI.
In the 82nd century, under dying suns, we re-echoes of a species scattered when the wars were won. Names carved into starlight, cities turned to dust. Old Earth's ghost still whispers, remember us. Maps are burned and broken, history's a lie, but the void still holds our footsteps written in the sky.
Now, isn't that interesting? It's got some great tunes, a good melody, and interesting themes because of the human influence. And then James produced something that shocked me. Absolutely shocked me. He took a poem, Ozymandias, King of Kings, by Percy Shelley, the husband of Frankenstein creator Mary Shelley. And he got the AI to set that to music as a kind of almost folk rock song.
And the plinth said, I am Ozymandias, King of Kings, look on my works, ye mighty and despair. I am Ozymandias, King of Kings, look on my works, ye mighty and despair.
Okay, that shocked me. That one absolutely shocked me, because at this point, the music is the only thing that's AI generated. The lyrics are human. And this sounds good. This sounds like the kind of thing that would be on a folk rock album that I would have listened to, having got it when I was in... I'd have listened to this in the 90s. It would have been probably produced in the 70s. And it sounds good. And that's why it shocked me, because at this point I could not tell. If he hadn't told me that that was AI, I don't think I would have known. Because the lyrics work, the pacing works, all of the timings are right because it's all done by humans. And this is what we're going to have to watch out for, guys. AI is not coming for our jobs in that term. AI is definitely coming, but with a human to tweak it and make it work with certain parts of it, AI is coming. And you won't be able to tell, just as I couldn't tell. And I'm not going to beat about the bush. That's a bit scary. So I'm concerned because I don't think it's going to take over from creators. I don't think it's going to put creators out of work. There's a lot of people saying that it will. And yes, I know all of the arguments. As an artist myself, I create cartoons, I create comics, I write, I make films. I'm a creator. I'm concerned about the fact that my work and thousands, if not millions of others, have had their work scraped by these things to generate the stuff that makes it realistic. I am concerned about that, and I think we all should get recompense, and the people that did that without permission should definitely be dealt with. But that's done. The damage is done. We're going to have to get compensated, but it's not going to go away. The facts, as I see them now, are that this is going to be used by creators and non-creators to create things that are done at such a blinding breakneck speed that all the good stuff that is completely done as a labour of love is probably going to get drowned out. Do you remember when the Kindle arrived and Amazon was pushing that? Because I do. I was in Waterstones with Jenny promoting her latest novel, which had been published. It was a published novel. We were there doing a book signing for her and promoting the book. And every single person that came in who didn't buy one said the same thing. Is it on Kindle? That's what I'm seeing happen now in other creative spaces. And the problem with the Kindle is that now everyone can produce everything as much as they want, as quickly as they want, without any standards. And all of the good stuff is drowned out. The signal is just completely dwarfed by the noise. I'm worried about that, rather than these things coming from our jobs. Creative stuff is still going to happen. Some people will use AI, some people won't. I'd love to hear your opinions on which is going to be the more common, because I think I know which one's going to be the more common and which one's going to be the more accepted. That's going to be an interesting question. It's coming. It's going to be there. Your problem and my problem is going to be whether we can see it, whether we can detect it enough that those who don't want to consume it don't have to and aren't tricked into doing it. Because this stuff is getting very, very good, very, very quickly. And that's a worry. And something that is concerning me right now, and I'm wondering how much is concerning you. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. It has been one of those times, although I have failed the challenge, I don't want to end the situation with the vlogs on a daily basis. I want to try and keep that coming. So I'll do another one today. From the point of view of you guys, when you're seeing this, today will have just finished and you'll see what I filmed today, Monday, tomorrow on Tuesday. But until then, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching the vlog. Take care, have a great day, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.
I love the lights. Right, makes it in the dark.
Yeah.